And we are live. All right. Checking so that everything is okay. I hope the music is fine. Maybe too loud, but I'll adjust it a little bit. Just slightly, please. Okay. The song is ending now. Let's see, and let people know I am live with Game Dev Stream number 13. There. Okay. And stream is still working. Okay, so just gonna pop open this beer and then we get into the game making. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we had this thing where as soon as the the attacks are quick too, where the HP went down to 0 and I'm supposed to see my hormones here. I'm going to add some additional information and make sure that the background is a different color when it's not alive anymore. I think that's not gonna be too big a problem. Right. So it's those new Heromon selectors. This is the frame we need to change the color of. I think we need if Heromon.alive equals false. Else. So if it's okay. So if it's not alive, then sb.draw f texture f box color dot dark gray, I think. So now my Electus should be gray or have a gray background. Woo! Not set to an instance of an object. Is that so? That's weird. I should have actually checked a little bit more. It's null? maybe and Hiromon isn't null. Oh, crap. Or no, and I don't think this will work either. First, we should really check whether Hiromon is null, and then else. And if Hiromon is null, then we have light gray. Is that okay? And if the Hiromon isn't null, then we should have if Hiromon.alive so if it's alive, then we have this. No. We shall have sb.draw ftexture dot no fbox color dot white else sb.draw ftexture fbox color dot dark gray. Okay, so far so good. Too little difference. Maybe there's way too little difference. The light gray looks just like white almost. This one should be... I think this one should be the darkest one actually. What happens if I go to the black category? Yeah, dark category, dark slate gray, maybe. Maybe the sky blue. Let's see what happens then. Actually, let's have some other color. Let's have the saddle brown here. No. Oh well, actually yes, and have the dark. Oh no. Red. Do we have a dark red? Totally changing the color scheme. No. But this one is fine. Because it's fainted. It's this one that I don't like. Maybe it should be just black. And we'll have some text over it. Like this. But no, then we'll have no way of seeing. We want like a frame around it. So, oh, should have been two different textures almost. But let's play with what we got. Refining is for a later moment. But I really want something that looks at least decent right now. I don't want any like bluish colors. It goes really badly with the red, I think. Medium. What's khaki? Oh no. Oh, well, actually, it looks okay. We can go with it. Oh. Nice click. Okay. So we need the text now. We shall have... let's see, font, sprite font. Description font. Do we have like a font we could use here? Selector font, HP font, maybe the HP font. Just maybe. Selector font. That got to be this one. Let's use it. Description font equals cm.load sprite font fonts selector font. And we need to copy this and I think there should always be wait. So if there is no Hieromon, there should be drawstring, description font, and empty slot. New vector 2, and it shall be based on this. Needs to be based on the frame box. Oh, some Pokemon music. Fbox dot x plus, who knows, like 400, and fbox dot y plus maybe something small like 25 or something. Let's say 30. Color dot, let's see, we had, that was a khaki color, dark khaki. So we could use a dark brown color. We don't have that, okay. Just brown, maybe. Maybe it will look really bad. We could just say black, but it's such a strong color. If you want to call it that, strong shade. Boom, boom, boom. Empty slot. I think black is a good idea, actually. But it's far away from centered. I don't know if the selector font was a good idea, actually. Maybe we want the move font anyways. I think it's bigger. Yes. But I'm considering actually putting it somewhere around, no, 15. Somewhere around here instead. Then we don't have to worry about the centering. Maybe too close to the edges, but I think you get my point. Okay. What text do we need when we have a Hieromon at the slot? If it's not alive, there should be a text saying drawstring, description font. Can we say wiped out? I don't want to use, like, strictly use Pokemon terms. if I used Pokemon terms in this case, I would say either fainted or knocked out or wiped out. So seems fine. And it has to be fbox.x plus how many pixels? I'll try something out here. It's gonna be interesting. fbox.y plus, let's say 30 or 35 or something. No, color dot black as well. Oh, wait, I haven't made sure that you can see. This is what it looks like right now. Okay, that's... First of all, this one isn't wiped. I put this in the wrong statement there. It should have been up here, but it wouldn't be seen very easily. Oh, and it's behind him as well. Okay. We can't have it there. It should be somewhere where you can see it. Maybe in a whitish red color. So obviously it's here. Oh crap. We want this one. Wiped out. Further to the right. Maybe 100 pixels or even more. 120. Let's say 150. And we wanted like a light, maybe light salmon. It's gonna be more pinkish than I think. And I want to add this one to drawstring description font, and we can have let's say Heromon dot name plus, or let's say Heromon dot level plus, no. Level plus and then plus again. This is just for to have the text look okay. Dot name plus I think that's fine, actually. New vector 2, and we'll have we'll try the same as the other one. Fbox.y plus 35 color dot. So this one's gonna be alive. Let's stick to black then. Okay, let's see what happened, what kind of mess I got myself into. Okay, this needs to be moved further to the right and further down. So maybe let's start with 5 pixels down. And yeah, 50 pixels at least to the right. Okay, wiped out, and this one is a level 5 name thingy. I want more spacing here. Also, is it 5 pixels more down, or is it just like 3? I think it might be 5, but what's the height of this frame? No, this one. It's 114, and that divided by 2 shall be 57, right? And then we have the size of the text as well. And it is 18, so 9, so 57 minus 9 shall be 48, right? But it's probably gonna look better if it's further up. So I think 48 is the exact centering, but exact centering doesn't always mean that it looks good. There we go. Oh, that looks weird. Further to the right. The y-axis looks good now. Everything should move to the right. Maybe a bit at least. 35 maybe. Wait. I think that was too far. Okay. Still looks weird. But this spacing is fine now. It works at least. And did we have like is it in the combat phase where we use this? New hero on selector list, yeah. Then we need another integer. We need a private integer to know, so that we know which one we clicked on. I believe we need this, and it's going to be called selected ID. Oof, so many IDs and such. And when we create this combat phase, selected ID is gonna be -1. Do we have like a reset? No? Okay. So during the update phase, do we have an update phase? Yep. Here. The select ID equals, oh, we would need a for loop then. And I think the select new hieromon function can take that. Here. We even loop here. And maybe selected ID equals nhm select list I dot clicked. I don't know. It's kind of a messy one. But that means I would need to let's see, we're not using it here. I would need like a mouse state or a mouse box I think. And that makes it very messy. But if we need it, we need it. Maybe the update function could take it, like a rectangle mouse box. And we say mouse box, rectangle mouse box. Mouse box, and we should get another error from the battle class, I think it's called. There, mouse box. And now we need this clicked function. Right below update seems fine. Public void, no, public int clicked rectangle mouse box. No errors? Okay, we got an error. No return value, okay. We'll say int result equals -1, return result. At least we got 0 errors now. And between those, we have the actual function, the logic. And did we have like an ID or something? We have this X value. Maybe we should actually... We shall actually give it like a private int ID. I know it's even more IDs now, but ID equals index. That way we can use this here to say that if mousebox.intersects with fbox and crap, there we go, if mouse.getState left button equals button state dot pressed, maybe. Result equals ID. I'm really surprised if this will work now. Punch, whip, punch, whip. Now, let's see. How do we know? How do we actually know? I think I want to change this increment thingy. It should probably be in combat phase. Where are you? Here. Maybe we want to look at maybe we want to look at selected ID and call out that we're looking for it. So selected ID equals there. Okay. Let's see. Whip, whip. Oh shit. That's a bug. I wonder what happened. Let's see if this same bug happens when we use punch. Punch, whip, punch, whip, punch, whip. Okay, then we got this. Selected ID is -1. If I click on this one, nothing. This one, nothing. This one, nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay. I wonder what that whip bug was. That's really worrying. Whip, whip. Okay. Fight. Whip, whip. Maybe it had to do with me spamming for some reason. Oh, I think I went to items. That's probably what happened. Yeah. Okay, so no game-breaking bug then. Whew. Anyways, selected ID never changes. Here. No. Select new hero mon here. We loop. Equals clicked. Selected ID equals this. Is there a point where it sets it back to -1 again? No. It's just in the constructor. Right. This selector ID becomes this. Maybe we need to call out in this function somewhere. Result is always -1 first. Oh wait, maybe if I hold down the mouse button. No changes. If we go to the combat phase, let's go there. Let's stop there and see what happens. How many? We have 5, and that's correct. Selected ID is -1. This clicked function I think it has the right values. Show next statement maybe. Jump step into. Maybe we should put something here, just to see if it intersects, and then we can do the same with the mouse button. I'll also check if the mouse button function is working as it should. Maybe I've written it completely wrong. Move choice, hero mon selector. I don't know. Where do we have a mouse click? Not here. Battle interface, no. Switch choice. Do you have a mouse button? Oh, I think we do have. Mouse.getState.left button equals button state of press. It sounds like it's correct. I have it reversed here. So it checks first if the mouse button is down. And then I have the intersect. But I still want to call out here. Right line intersecting with frame box number, let's see, ID. And we go to combat phase. And we remove this spammer. Okay, let's see. Fight, punch, fight, punch, fight, punch. Okay, it says intersecting with frame box 0. Oh, it says number 1 now. And it says 0 now. 1, 0. Alright. So it does notice that it intersects at least. Let's put this one inside here. And clicking on frame box number blank. Let's see. Okay, no spam. Clicking on frame box 0. For some reason it thinks that it intersects with that's weird. Clicking on frame box 1. Oh, maybe we need to check whether the Heromon and Heromon isn't null, maybe. Zero, 1, nothing happens. It's down here in the left corner, you see the results. It returns frame box 0, frame box 1, and nothing happens here. That's perfect. Then we know that we at least get to the right place. Result equals ID, return result. And we get back to the combat phase. I don't know what this one is doing. Let's see. Here it loops and it says that selected ID equals this new Heromon selector at I. And I want once again to have the console.writeLine selected ID so we can see if this works. It says -1. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. So every time we get here, the value is -1. Oh, yeah, of course it is. I don't think the Hieromonn isn't equal to null should be here, maybe, necessarily. It might be here the issue is. If no. Oh yeah, wait. Is this where the problem is? No, I don't think so, but let's say this anyways. And let's make this one public. And no. If this Hieromonn isn't null, that kind of eliminates the this thing we have down here. Boom, boom, boom. -1. Wait, it says 1? But it says -1 on the one that's wiped out. Looks like we have a condition where it doesn't work as long as it's not alive. For some reason. Why does the first one return -1? ID. But we know that the ID was 0, right? Just want to be sure. Let's go here and comment this out. The ID is 0, ID is 1. So I know for sure that the ID isn't the problem. What happens if I switch? If I switch to this one, it's probably not gonna be any different. It's just gonna say wiped out on this one. And it says -1 and it says 1 on this one. That's so strange. That's actually very strange. Why does... We should really look here. Selected ID. is never 0. Right after this function, select new Heromon. And it's only one place where we actually mention selected ID. It's as if we never... We know that the Heromon isn't null for plenty of reasons, but one reason is this function actually is called on both of them. Let's add a right line here saying, oh crap, selected ID, and we comment this one out. Oh, every other time it's -1 for some strange reason. Oh, now it's a 0 every other time. And why is that? We did something. We did something. So here, I don't get it. Why is it calling out twice? Maybe I will find console. I got here. Yeah, that's one. No longer alive. Selected ID, and we have no more. So this is the one that's being called twice. And that's actually not very strange. Yeah, I kind of understand it now. Because I have two Heromon, this loops twice. And the selected ID is gonna be 0 once and -1 the other time. So, okay, I think I get it. But can I say if selected ID is less than 0, No, probably not. Not a good idea. I want a system where selected ID sticks as soon as it's not -1. Yeah, maybe we do that. If selected ID is less than 0. Okay. Punch, punch, punch. We don't have anything to call out anymore, yeah. Combat phase. Let's go here. I hope this works. -1, click, and it's 0, click. Oh yeah. No. Let's do it this way instead. Mouse.getState wrap left button equals button state dot pressed. Then selected ID equals NHM select list I dot clicked mouse box. This is such double coding. -1, and it never. Oh wait, now this one doesn't work. Oh, this is so crazy. I'm actually going mad. I can't for the life of me understand why this happens. Oh, right. No, this is actually very strange. I feel like almost I have to do everything here. So if mouse.getState it doesn't have left button, yeah, equals button state dot pressed. If mouse box dot intersects with H, this one, dot F box, then selected ID equals and blah 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 I dot collect. It might as well just say ID. And let's make everything public, pretty much. Public, and it's the F box. Now we have so much double coding, it's ridiculous. Yeah. Now it works at least. I think we can safely go to this function. Now we just need... Oh my god, no, this is so ridiculous. We don't need this collect function. We can just say... We're not even using it, right? Let's get rid of this. Yeah, we're not even using it anymore. -1, 0, 1, and yeah. I should have a button. Which size, I don't really know. Maybe 120 x 90. This size of button. Maybe use my transparent color. No, that was bad. Maybe at 1-1. I should have used this. And maybe a thin one here. Or maybe just a thick one. And put it here. Here. I don't know what the matter is with the top of it. It's really strange logic here. It's moving really weirdly. Why is it filling the top with brown color? Oh well, let's fill, and then take lighter color and double it, and a solid color. Let's have this in the original size. It's pretty small. Let's have Rubik font and use this dark brown and say switch. That was really ugly. Why does it look like this? Is it the font size? That looks better. Maybe I have black color. That looks really ugly. Darker brown even. There we go. All right. Let me save this and load it in. Let's call it new switch button. And I'll add it to my UI. This is very cluttery. I don't like the combat phase class. Maybe in the future I'll split it up into more classes, but hey, here we are. We need let's start with I'll probably change this in my next stream, but texture 2D, switch, BTN text, and rectangle, switch, BTN, rectangle. There we go. And switch button text equals cm.load, texture 2D, texture UI, we called it new switch button, switch button rect equals new rectangle with position, I don't know, maybe 300 and 550. Width is gonna be switch button text dot width and switch button text dot height. And here, if increment is 9, if selected ID or maybe even just have it here, sb.draw and switch button text, switch button rect, color dot white, and if selected ID is less than 0, then we want the color to be dark, or yeah, dark gray. Else, and the else should ask its own question. If HM select list at selected ID dot Hieromon dot alive is true, else and then we have these different colors. If it's not alive, we could have the same color, else we will have the white color. Let's see what happens. New switch button textures, I think. And yeah, that's right. Have I done enough? I think so. Oh, right, I'm gonna show you. Punch, punch, punch. And we should move it. It should be... I think the X value is fine. The Y value is incorrect. If we click on this one, it's still gray. If we click on this one, it's... Oh, it's... Oh, that's bad. Yeah. Dark gray is really bad. I don't know what to use though. Let's try the cornflower blue. I actually know what it looks like. And it's gonna be a strong contrast, I think. Yes, the Y value, this one, maybe 625. Oh, it's too far down. Too bad. And it actually looks okay. And when I click on this one, it looks more active. It's still ugly, but you know, you notice the difference. Oh, that's a problem as well. If the Hieromon is null, it's -1. This might cause some issues. Let's first, before we forget it, in combat phase, move this up 25 pixels. And then here, maybe this is inverse. Maybe I should do it like this and ask here if it isn't null. Else selected ID equals -1. This could create so many issues. -1, 0, 1, -1, 0, 1. This is so good. This is exactly the way I wanted it. Whew. And the position of the switch button. I wish it was bigger. I wonder what happens if I manually change the size. But I wanted to new switch button. It's 120 and 90. So that's not the strangest ratio. It's 30 between them, or rather it's if I make it 180, that means I increase the size by 1/3. 180, 120. Is that the right ratio? No, I don't think so. If we say 200, then I think 200 in width would make it 150 in height, I think. But how big is the actual frame? I don't know which frame we're talking about, but is this one? Yeah, it's 150, so it can't be much bigger. Well, it's 90. So 180 divided by 4, let's say, is 25 plus 20, so 45 times 3, we get 3/4. So 45, that's 90 plus 45. That's 135. 135. 135. 135. 135. 135. And let's say 180. Okay. Let's look at it. Oh wait, the position is wrong now. But the size is okay, I think. Need to move it up. So as we increase the size in height by 45, we probably need to move it upwards 23 pixels, I would think. So 577? Is that the right number? Oh, that looks perfect. Okay, so now Well, well, well. I'm satisfied for today, at least. I think I got somewhere today, and it looks better now, and this switch button is gonna cause even bigger issues. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next stream.